Hello, hello. This is your girl, Koi, the light bright here from Ray of Gratitude, giving you peace of mind to at least that one person at a time. So, every full moon and new moon, I love to do chakra readings to really give a vibe of the collective, what we need to focus on, what energy is representing here, and what do we need to release, what's coming to an end, what's beginning, things like that, because that's what the moon cycles show us. It's energy, and it's definitely time for healing. I have not done the past 2 cycles, I feel like, because Capricorn tore me up. I was really sick, and then I felt like I could utilize my energy to do it, but I really don't like doing card readings when I'm feeling like, ooh, and then it just was a time for me to purge, I really feel like. So without that said, I want to get into this reading. I have these cards laid out. Let me put this over here. I want to invite you to take a few deep breaths with me before we start. So if you're watching this, just get a little bit settled, just in your seat or however you're sitting comfortably. And let's rock to this, okay? So I'm going to hit my singing bowl, which will then engage us to start breathing, okay? So we're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. One last breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. All right, let's start this reading. So it's raining where I'm at right now, and I just love it. I felt like this was like the perfect time. I've been feeling nudged to do more readings at night, but I don't know. Maybe it's whatever I'm watching on TV. I'm just like, I'm good in the bed. But let's start, okay? So let's see what chakras, what is the main energy this full moon in Cancer. Now, Cancer is a water sign, very emotional, helps us. And, when we hear the word emotional, it's like, oh, you're emotional, you're crying, baby. But at the same time, our emotions really help us reveal what we are feeling. And it's imperative to stay in the present moment. Because if we start feeling things from the past, or attaching the feelings from something in the past, because honestly, most people will do that. It's human nature because that's what they know, right? That's like if you smell something. Usually smells can bring back memories, right? And it'll have us feeling like, wow, this reminded me of grandma, or this a memory is something from the past, right? And you don't really have memories of the future. You know what I mean? So let's see what this Cancer energy. Cancer is very feminine as well, divine feminine energy, which can be very creative, right? Intuitive, most definitely, hands down. So we're going to just get into it. I haven't really looked at the astrology chart, so I'm not even going to sit here and try to get deep with astrology right now, because I haven't. So let's see. The card is revealing. Okay, Spirit of the Bear. Wow. Oh. It looks like it's not bright enough in here. Okay. Hope you can see now. Yeah, I hope you can see. So Spirit of the Bear, which is 24, which breaks down to 6. 6 is that love energy. It's also to me, 6 is more of just heart space energy and material. I was about to go somewhere, but I don't want to ramble off. So let's just see what this says. Thank you for the people that come through, because y'all know how sometimes I can go on my little tangents. Okay, 24 right here. Retreat, solo effort, strength and vulnerability. So vulnerability right there off the back really helps us tap into the emotions. A lot of times people can't be vulnerable with themselves. I'm going to share something with you that's actually very vulnerable. The other day, I just had an incident where I don't know, I call it an intuitive hit, because sometimes things just come to me and it's just like boom. Almost like how Tinkerbell would dust fairy dust on people and then they'd be like, oh. It kind of reminds me of that in a way. And there was memories that I was getting and it made me very emotional. I'm not going to front. But if I wasn't able to be, I had to process a lot of the emotions that day. And the only way that I was going to process that was by being vulnerable with myself. And it's fortunate for me that this has happened numerous times where now I know how to sit within my energy and actually process it. And then even give myself the rest and extra healing, like that extra ointment that you might put on a scar. I know how to do that now. And I want to say I'm proud to say that, yes, I know how to do that. And I better know how to do that because I'm helping other people do that, okay? So, just saying. So, anyway, the spirit of the bear brings courage and strength to those in need. It strengthens the mind and the body with the sheer power that only bear medicine can offer. However, bear is also hibernates in the cold season, reminding you to lay low and settle when needed. So I just basically told you what's going on. Let's see. Spirit of the bear is a guardian of the great earthy plane and a keeper of many doorways linking the earth with higher planes. Bears embody what I like to call an iron hide because they are undefeated in strength and power. They can endure the toughest of situations and can adapt to their environment. Likewise, spirit of the bear has and will that cannot be broken, and essence that is of the earth. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, this is a time. So I'm drinking some tea. This is time to really tap in. Like, if you see this here, I'm looking at this. It's circles and circles in a triangle. Triangles direct certain energy, and it allows the energy to come down to the points or where the points of the triangles meet. There's some type of emotions and energy that is being downloaded to you right now. And now that I'm looking at this, is reminding me of the full moon. So the full moon is actually helping you to embrace some things, to shine light on your strength, I believe. But I'm going to get into more of the cards here as I pull this, because I feel like this story is going to unfold, or I might be repeating myself. Not trying to sound a little cocky or whatever, but I kind of feel like, because that story that I just told you, that's what happened to me. So I kind of figured it was the moon, but I felt it was something else. But anyway, let's see. Let's see one card here. Okay. All right. So this card is going to represent what has came to completion, basically, in this season right now, and what the moon is illuminating for you. So it's definitely the Heart Chakra. And what needs to be released? Okay. So Heart Chakra and Heart Chakra. Y'all saw that. That just did that. So if my chairs makes noise. Gossip. I feel like there's been a lot of haters around you. And speaking to my creative souls, y'all already know, it comes with the territory, because many people in society look down upon creating things. Or if they don't look down upon, they just don't do it. Maybe the higher ups look down upon it. I don't know. But majority of people consume rather than create. As my mom would say, this is what capitalism is, But I'm not a politic. So we're just going to keep going into this right now. Neither is she. But anyway. It's lessons of the lower heart and the higher heart I'm hearing. And I'm learning this too. Like the lower heart, or if I should just say the regular centered heart, is really about day-to-day activities, interactions with people, you know, just human things that the heart deals with. Gossip. Like if you're over 20, actually if you're over 12 probably, but this is 18 and up page. So if you're around that age, whatever, right? You've gone through some type of gossip. You've either gossiped about somebody else or you've been gossiped about. And it make you feel pretty shitty, right? And gossip too can be amongst two people. It could be amongst more than people. It can be a group. It can be thousands nowadays, right? But at the end of the day, as you see, like she has like a paintbrush here and some whatever. I'm speaking to my creative souls right now. Like, we need to release whatever criticism that was talked about in our creations, and any gossip, any negative chatter that was spoke about behind our backs or to our face that made us feel pretty crappy. Whatever happened, there's a need for us to complete this lesson. You know, whatever it is, whatever's in your chart, you know, whatever you are going through personally. But as a collective, there's really need for us to heal through these things that have set us back and not allowed us to grow and make really whack connections with people that don't allow us to grow and don't allow us to really be truthful and honest and vulnerable and be our true authentic selves, you know, because there's some people that you may call friends that do this to you and you're still holding on to them because that's all you know. You don't have to be needy of people, especially when you're healing the heart. You don't need people to heal the heart. You have to heal the heart. And when we're talking about the higher heart, there's that's when we get into having compassion of self. That's when we get into having a connection with spirit here. As you see butterflies and birds like in this garden, she steps into a whole new garden that she knows nothing about, but has been there the whole time. And she has this emerald, she sees a gem, gratitude, you know, not, oh, I'm thankful for, gratitude, like really being in the present moment, really being able to look at things from a place of shifting the negative, you know, not covering up the negative, but shifting it. You know, that's where I love affirmations, because I open myself up and become more vulnerable with that energy and say, this is going to happen. You know, and spirit knows that I feel that I'm walking into this and I'm projecting this energy out to the universe so it comes back to me. You know, even though I may not believe it 100% right away when I speak it, I'm going to speak it like it's nobody's business, because I do believe that I have the power to change it. And that's what I'm talking about with gratitude. Sometimes people have gratitude and they'll be like, oh, you know, things are going, this too shall pass and da 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 da. But are you just saying that and just going through the motions? Or are you really trying to will that energy, conjure up that energy and really speak that into existence? So we already know that this is a lot of heart healing energy going on with the Cancer energy, the Cancer zodiac. Trying to see. Okay. So we're 14 minutes in. Let's talk about it. So let's see. What are some opportunities? Well, what are some blocks? What are some opportunities here? And then further advice. Okay, guys? Okay? Okay? We got this. One more shuffle. Okay. So look, we got vision and full moon. I'm not going to really talk about that, but let's just grab... Oh, come on, man. This is what happens when you start moving too fast. Let's draw 2 cards for perspective. Okay. Yep, 2 cards. There you go. I love it. I love how the creative stuff is coming through because you already know. Just saying, this channel is speaking to my creative souls. Anybody can be a creative soul, though, but, you know, those that really resonate know what I'm talking about. Hey, y'all. So let's talk about the guidance, okay? 2 cards for the guidance. 1 more, please. Thank you. Okay, 3 cards. Okay. Yeah, finding balance. So let's get 1 more card for the perspective. 1 card. Yeah, this is about really, this is about balancing. So we have here this perspective, right? You see her painting, you know what I mean? I guess Spirit really wants me to talk up to my creative souls here. You know, creative souls already have this innate energy of creativity. And when I say creativity, it's really about heightened senses that allow you to speak with Spirit in whichever way uniquely is to you. But the unique way usually in childhood gets shamed by someone laughing, making fun of, you know, gossiping, doing whatever which way. And it's just like, oh, you know, and it's a connection with how you create. And my creative souls are slightly different from your average creative, I'll just say, because they do things more with their heart. There's this like empathic energy that's this big heart energy. This is why the spirit of the bear, very powerful heart. And it allows them to see certain perspectives that nobody else sees. But it also can, on the flip side, a damaged heart can tap into that negative energy and hold on to the projected energy from other people. You know what I mean? But I do want to say that your art as a creative soul, it's like you yearn, you have to create. You know, you have to create because that's just something that's a healing process for you. It's a difference when you're creating something to copy or just put out there for like a client or just the public, you know, for Instagram, doing it for the gram or whatever, right? And then there's projects that are just solely for you and they just make you feel good, you know, that you're creating. That's the creative souls that I'm talking about. And I feel that you have tapped into this energy, right? And you're probably not believing it. Let me just see something with this 2 of Pentacles, because I think that you're getting confused sometimes because it's like you need money, right? There's another 2. You need money. Yeah, this is about... I just read an article today. Sometimes when we start creating our projects and then our intentions get like solely driven or majority driven on money base, a lot of times, especially when our heart is not cleared and our self-worth and our self-esteem is low, the money, like, it starts messing up. The money is not coming. It's like, where is it? Where is it? Where the heck is it? Right? And then you just get discombobulated and all this stuff. If you can just do it, especially, you know, like creative entrepreneurs, if you're working on something and you know you need healing in a certain area and you're highly creative, highly empathic, all that jazz, there's a need to clear the negative energy that is held within the heart space. Because that's what holds your values. That's what holds your self-worth. And right now, as I'm recording this, I'm thinking of Venus retrograde. That's what's being or trying to be shown right now. You know, and I believe Venus retrograde started last full moon, if I'm not mistaken. Anyhow, there's a need to balance this. Because yes, you do deserve money. And this can be a mantra for you. I deserve money. My talents deserve money. I'm worthy of receiving money for my creations. But sometimes it just takes time. You know, and you've been working on something for a very long time. And I think the main thing for what you've been working on that's coming to completion is knowing that in the back of your mind, it was always about self-worth. It was always about being good enough. You are already good enough. F those people that did not understand you from way back when. We're in the now. You have already accumulated your own worth. And if you haven't, have you shown your own success to yourself? You know? Like, you've done numerous things already. That success should be enough. But if you're living in a perfectionism type of thing, it's always never enough. So that's where we need to like reel it back and just focus on our progress. I hope that you feel what I'm talking about, because this is what's completing, this is what's accumulating right now. And what really needs to be examined with a fine-tuned comb of like, ew. I've never had lice before, but I don't know why I heard that terminology. Like, you really need to like get rid of the parasites, okay? With a fine-tooth comb. Because what we don't reveal, we can't heal. You know, like we always talk about, oh, release this, let go of this, but many people don't even know what to let go. Focus on what you need to let go of. And if you kind of already feel that, just be open to what the messages that you're receiving this full moon. Because it's basically going to be around self-worth, value, knowing your true self, you know. And if you don't consider yourself a creative soul, that's cool. But at the end of the day, this is the energy that needs to be healed. Because I'm having numerous conversations within the past few days. And I'm like, is this my energy? And then I started realizing, okay, I'm like, well, it's kind of my energy, but it's kind of not. This is collective energy regardless. So you are in it. But sometimes it's like you start feeling like the whole world. Please comment below if you know what I'm talking about. I know I don't sound crazy because I know some of these people are out here. Now, when it comes to what you need to release, it's really like the guidance. It's not more so releasing. I would say releasing like the sad stories, the martyrdom type of thing. But it is about perspective here. You know, like it's are you going to allow somebody to tell you what your worth is, or are you going to tell yourself that you're worthy? Because your heart is waiting for you to say that. Your consciousness is waiting for you to just say that. And honor that. Respect that. And open up to that energy. We need to find balance, y'all. We got the Lovers and we got the Justice. By releasing what has made you feel unworthy, by really recognizing what it is that has lowered your self-esteem, will allow you to release that and really step into balance with yourself. Balance of self-love. I don't think this has to do with partnerships. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling that you're balancing your masculine and your feminine energy. Just like the Justice card. Once you're able to do that and find that balance, the karma comes back around. You know, there's good, there's bad karma. But since you've been doing the work, or since you are going to do the work, that's what's going to hone it on in. You're going to start reaping your seeds, right? Reaping what you sowed. So let's tap into this advice energy. Spirit is by your side. I love this card because it says song. But it's a little cardinal outside the window. And cardinals are really nice. They're really precious birds. And to me, it does always seem like it's a connection with the ancestors. So we have, yeah, this is about pausing. Because you're not really starting any new project. You know, you're completing something here. But you need to take time to pause. Because you feel that things didn't work out, right? And all this time, Spirit was trying to show you, like, no, here it is. But you didn't see it. I think now you're able to see that, especially if you sit down. So, like, you know, this card also reminds me of rituals. If there's any rituals, whether you're just playing, I don't know, Janet Jackson or something and dancing your ass off, do it. If you want to light some candles, grab the singing bowl like I like, you know, maybe sing Kumbaya. I do both, y'all, so do it. But there's a need for you to sit still. There's a need for you to connect with Spirit. There's a need for you to do something in that manner that can allow you to really feel what's in, you know. Paint, do origami, play with Legos. I don't know, but long as you have the intention, you make that intention to really get into your zone. You know, sometimes when I say get in the zone, I hear that auto zone. I don't know if anybody knows that. Get in the zone, auto zone. You got to get in that zone. You got to get in that flow state. That's where the creativity comes into play. I would do some creative activities, but I don't think I want to. So let's get one more card for you, and I'm wrapping it up. That's the one. Isn't this a beautiful card? I love these cards, y'all. Not only is it because I do have a lot of indigenous energy running through my veins, my blood, but I just really love these cards. So let's see what it says. Number 4. It says prayer. I'm going to read this. Petitioning the Supreme Court. Prayer is a petition. You are asking for something, and this desire gives birth, the egg, to hope, the butterfly. You direct this request to the greater power, the creator of all creators, knowing that you might not get what you want, but you do get what you need. Move into a cocoon of silence and be still. Then offer your prayer. Just as a flower blooms and the fragrance is released, joy finds you and you are released, like the butterfly in beauty and freedom. You're being initiated, and your choice is which gateway you are entering. Just very much like this. This story is very much like this. And we have perspective twice. You have the choice. Perception and perspective. To me, they go hand in hand, y'all. And what did they say too? You have the choice. You choose every day, whether you know it or not, to find happiness today. You know, you choose to wake up on the wrong side of the bed and stay with that energy. You ever heard somebody say, oh, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today? Well, why are you out your bed? It's been like 5 hours already since you got out of bed. Why are you still in this energy? Choose to be happy. Choose your joy. Choose your peace. And most importantly, choose to protect your peace. What type of activity are you going to do to really tap in? They say prayer, right? Prayer can be a form of meditation. You take a breath, you set your intentions, and you go into prayer, just like mantras. Mantras, especially modern day, especially in the American way or Western, whatever. We talk about affirmations. How I like to start with affirmations, I like to write them down. Sometimes I like to just sit with myself, sit with these cards, and write one form of affirmation and maybe do a little doodling, just to make it a little, just a little baba effervescence or something. That word is coming to mind. You know, but that's the type of thing that I like to do sometimes because it calms my mind. It allows me to tap, allows me to tap into myself to really recognize and be like, okay. And sometimes I'll have a conversation, but the conversation usually is through the pens and the colors that I use. And that expression is like, it allows me to hear my thoughts a little bit better instead of some like jarring, I don't want, like, you know, a lot of times people have these jarring thoughts because they're trying to control their thoughts so bad, and it's like you're trying to push this lid down, suppress this energy of something that's really trying to flow through you, but you're trying to push it down. That's what creates blocks. So do something that can really help you feel. If you're boo-hooing like a baby, do it. But don't make yourself feel bad. Add compassion to that. Tell yourself it's going to be okay. And ask yourself, what is it that I would like to release? If you really don't know, just ask. I'm telling you, the questions, the answers will pop up. Really be easy on yourself during this time. And find a way to sit. Don't be afraid to sit still and sit with your thoughts. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the way you feel. Anyway, transformation comes through the feelings. And creating something even makes and brings more joy to it. So let it out, shout, scream, all that jazz, do something. But make your intentions strong. And definitely trust yourself in the feelings, okay? Much love to you. I'm so happy that I was able to do this full moon reading with you. If you're feeling the vibe, please subscribe, like, share with anybody that you feel would really love this. And please comment below, y'all. Y'all know I like to just talk, like, you know, emojis are nice. One word is nice as well. Or if you want to just tell me a little bit more, that too. All that, I love to respond back. But again, if you're feeling the vibe, please subscribe. And please check out my Creative Soul, y'all. I do something bi-weekly. The Creative Soul Circle. You know, we tap into this type of things that I'm talking about. We practice meditation. I discuss the energy. We discuss the energy. Let the conversation flow, because that is also therapy. You guys don't. Some people don't really know that, but I'm telling y'all, if you do know and you resonate, you know, comment below. But you know, that's what it does. And then we implement a creative activity to even further expand our creative energy and just inspire and motivate and help us flow through the blocks. All right, y'all. So if you're feeling that, check that link out. It gives you more information, lets you see the schedule, and you can hopefully sign up for that. I have some new things coming, so please, please, please check out, subscribe and hit that notification so you can know when I'm posting, because the more I'm going to be posting, the more new things I'm going to be telling y'all about. Just saying. So again, much gratitude, much love, and I will see you next time. Peace.